Hey everyone, welcome to today's vlog. I'm not even gonna lie, it's gonna be a real vlog today because I'm like struggling mentally. I'm dealing with a lot going on with Alfie and it's just driving me crazy.
This is score race.
Okay. I have Ollie down here with me, so you're gonna hear him in the background along with the TV and him interrupting me like a million times while I do this because it's the only time he wants to talk to me. Any other time he ignores the crap out of me, but as soon as I pick up my camera, he wants to talk to me. So he's playing on the floor with his magnet tiles. That's been like his thing for like the last couple of weeks. With Alfie being home, it keeps him occupied for hours and he just builds things and does stuff with it. So that's what he's doing. I have Alfie upstairs sleeping. It took me all morning to get him to finally nap longer than like a 20-minute stretch and it not be on me. He has given me such a hard time going down every morning for 2 weeks straight since dealing with this gassy issue. After like that 6-hour stretch of like not sleeping at night, now it's in the morning. It's every single morning. And it goes from like, it all depends. It can go from like 4 in the morning when Anthony's done with him until like now, like 12 o'clock. This morning it started at 7 and he wouldn't go back down until now. So it's like big stretches of him just like not sleeping and then he's exhausted. And if you don't know, those newborns sleep like 20 hours a day. Like they sleep all day and he just refuses to sleep for long stretches and he's like tiring himself out to the point where like he's just screaming nonstop and then he's puts himself to sleep from screaming. I got a delivery, so sorry about that. But yeah, I'm really struggling mentally with dealing with Alfie in the morning, and I was trying to get myself prepared for like next week as the kids start school, to like get myself up, get ready, and just like get the kids ready, and I just cannot do it because I am like so drained by the end of the night. I'm trying to not give the baby to Anthony as soon as he gets home, but I am so tired. I'm exhausted from like trying to rock him and get him to go to sleep. He just refuses to go down. And then I'm like, I can't pump. The house is a mess, and then like when the house is a mess, my mental state just doesn't do well. Like I could just see everything everywhere and it's driving me crazy. So I have to like get the house together. I can't do the dishes to clean my pump parts. It's just like a hot mess. Like he will only nap 20 minutes on top of me and then all of a sudden he's uncomfortable. He starts squirming around, freaking out, turning into like a whole mess. And like I said, he will scream at the top of his lungs when he's had enough and just like put himself to sleep. And he'll sleep for like 2 hours. So I don't know what the issue is other than like his stomach. And again, I'm trying everything I could possibly do and nothing is working. He has a doctor's appointment on Thursday. I'm going to film that day too, so you guys can stay like up to date with this stuff, but I am struggling. I have to keep up with laundry like every 2 days because he's spitting up on everything. So he's eating like 3 to 4 ounces and at least like 2 of them are being spit up as soon as he's done eating. We try to sit him up and like keep him up for 20 minutes. And he just is spitting up everything, and then he's crying that he's hungry. Like you could just tell that like he's got the different cries. He's crying because he's tired, he's crying because he's hungry, because he's spitting everything out. So I also think he's dealing with like acid reflux. I don't know. And like I am prioritizing like my mental health right now. I am trying to like keep up with like eating and drinking because that's not even happening. I'm noticing a dip in my milk supply because I'm not eating or drinking enough, and I am just so tired. I'm exhausted. I'm like bickering with Anthony because I'm tired, and like I said, I don't want to just hand the baby off to him because he's also exhausted. If you're new here, Anthony is a trash man. Well, he's a driver and he just really needs to have his sleep, even if it's just like a 4 to 6 hour stretch. At least it's something, and he's not falling asleep while he's driving. I'm just like so nervous about that. And I'm hoping that as soon as like the kids go back to sleep and I don't have to entertain Ollie as soon as Alfie goes down, I can take a nap during the day and just get myself situated. I'm just like so stressed out. and I've been saying this for like the last month, it's been really hard dealing with both kids all day by myself. And I said this during like quarantine, being a stay-at-home mom is 1,000% more difficult than being a working mom. I was a working mom for 6 years, or even before that, because of Lillie. But being a stay-at-home mom, being with your child all day, every day, with no other like interactions other than your children, is draining. Like, it's so draining. And then to have to like cook dinner, get your house situated, laundry, make sure the kids don't die, like, it's so draining, it's tiring. And then on top of it, a newborn. Oh my god, I was in quarantine with Ollie when he was a toddler. At least he went down for like a nap during the day, and it was like a long stretch. He didn't get up until like 7 o'clock, and then he was down at like 12, I think, for a 3-hour nap, and then he was back in bed by like 7:30. It was great. He wasn't that bad in between the time. But then when he got rid of the naps, it was like a headache. Like, he was tired some days. Sometimes he needed the nap, sometimes he didn't. But like, having both, like a newborn, oh my god, it's insane. I haven't showered in like 3 days. I have throw up all over me. I'm struggling mentally. Like I said, it's just rough. And I'm like prioritizing my mental health and like not filming and doing anything like that, like stressing myself out by adding extra work. I have not filmed a TikTok in like 3 weeks. I don't even care to put anything up right now. I missed a YouTube video because I just like could not film the rest of the day. I was just like over it. And right now, like, I'm gonna stop filming because I want to eat, because he's moving, and I want to make sure that I'm fed before this kid wakes back up. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna drink my water. I just pumped and put everything in the sterilizer. And then I also found out like really bad news from my dad. For the last week or so, we've been waiting for results, but he has skin cancer, and it's in his throat. He could barely talk. So that's like a big thing. They caught it really early, so as of right now, they're just like giving him information. He meets with like a surgeon this week to talk about everything, but like he had to cancel his trip, his cruise over like Christmas break. He's just like freaking out. My entire family is like freaking out. So I'm like taking a lot in right now, and I'm just like focusing on keeping myself above water. So like I said, I'm gonna eat real quick because he's wiggling around, and I'm gonna be able to eat before he wakes back up. So I'm gonna pick up the camera a little bit later, and it probably won't be until Anthony gets home. I have no clue when that's gonna be. And I pulled dinner really late, so I don't even know what's gonna be for dinner. It might just be like frozen pierogies at this point because I forgot to pull it yesterday. So yeah, I'm gonna eat, and I will pick up the camera later, and hopefully I'm just like not dying. I think I'm going to continue this vlog until tomorrow, but it's way later now. It's like 8 o'clock. I'm pumping for the last time for tonight, until like my mid-morning pump. Alfie finally went down about an hour ago. It has been such a long day. Anthony got home at like 3:30, and then he was like giving me the baby. He could just tell by my face that I needed a break. I went up and took a nice hot shower. I didn't wash my hair, but I put it under the water just to get it like, I just really needed a relaxing shower. So I was in there for like 30 minutes, and then I cooked dinner, and he was still screaming by the time I got back down here. He took like maybe a 10-minute nap on Anthony and then started screaming again. So I took over and let Anthony eat dinner, and then he finally fell asleep. And then Anthony took Ollie up. So I'm just waiting for him to wake up so I can feed him, but I wanted to get my pumping in before he woke up, and it's like a hot mess. I really think that he's probably going to sleep all night because he's exhausted. So yeah, I'm kind of just like waiting it out, and I was holding him for the entire hour until I had to go to the bathroom. So I put him down, and now I'm just quickly pumping. I'm like already 10 minutes into my pumping session. I'm just quickly trying to get through it. If anything, I'll just get like a 15-minute and then just go. I'll have to wake up a little earlier to pump again. I actually didn't wake up at all on Sunday morning. Anthony let me sleep in and I didn't pump until like 7 in the morning. I was so engorged. I did not pump for 10 hours straight, and I'm still having trouble with like my left side now. It has like a knot in it and I cannot get it out for some reason, and like the milk flow just isn't the same on that side now. So I'm really trying not to miss like a bunch of pumping sessions here on out because it just really hurts, and now my milk flow is just weird. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep filming tomorrow and see if anything changes. I seen on like something popped up on TikTok, I guess, like because my phone is hearing me. It's called paced feeding. You kind of like lay your kid on their side and put the bottle on the side, so then like Alfie cannot gulp down the entire bottle. We were like stopping every ounce to like burp him, but he still was finishing the milk like pretty quickly. So I read that it's actually harmful to allow your kid to like be gulping down milk like that. So we're gonna put him on a side and see if he'll like slowly take the milk in, and I'm hoping it doesn't cause more gas by like holding the bottle a certain way, but apparently like by doing it that way and allowing them to take longer, it should help with acid reflux along with the gas and colic and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that that's like something that can help us. So I'm gonna try that tonight into tomorrow and see what happens with it, and I'll give you a little update tomorrow. But yeah, he's been like screaming pretty much all day. I got one good nap out of him, and that's it. About like an hour and a half nap, and after that he was just like screaming non-stop. It just has been crazy. I'm almost finished my pump. My left side is full right now, so I'm gonna quickly take that out and empty it and then continue pumping, and then I'm heading off to bed because I really want to get some sleep in before he's up screaming. But while I'm still pumping, because I have nothing else to do, I really want to talk about the Mom Cozy pumps. I have like the S Pro 12s or something like that. I don't know, I bought them myself. I tried them out like again for the second time on Sunday, and for my left boob it completely leaked. I don't know if I didn't put it together correctly or what, but afterwards I went to like my cousin's house to go visit with the baby, and within like 2 hours I was really engorged. I don't know if I like just didn't have the settings up high enough. I really like my LV pumps, but it's really annoying to have to clean them, especially because like there's this little button that you have to pinch to get the bottles out. They get like disgusting with like caked on milk. Like I have to constantly clean them because like if you allow them to get full like I just did, then like the milk spills everywhere. It's like all over the machine, all over the counters, everywhere. It's just all over. And the sensors are just not that good. If you get any sort of like milk or anything on them, the sensors won't pick up like how much milk is in your bottles. So it's just a hot mess because I have to like quickly switch them out and like empty them real quick and then pop them back in because I'm trying to just finish getting like my pumping session. It doesn't last me longer than like 6 to 10 minutes on each side before they get full. So that's the only bad thing about these pumps, but I do love the suction on them. They're so good. I also wanted to mention that if you're like an exclusively pumper like me, you have to constantly replace your parts. Like LV parts are not cheap. My cushions alone are like $20, and I have to replace them at least every month or month and a half, because if you're pumping the way that I'm pumping and you're like sterilizing them frequently, I'm using them at least 5 times a day, and putting them in the sterilizer and just like heating them up, the plastic starts to wear on them, so you need to replace them. And this is with like any pump, Medela, all that. I had so many pump parts from a Medela pump and style. I just constantly had to keep replacing stuff, so that's like another expense that you're gonna have to pay for if you're looking into like exclusively pumping. It's just a lot. Luckily I have like 3 pumps and I can get away with like using a different pump if I don't want to get new pump parts. And they come with like 2 pairs of parts with the LB. I just don't think it's gonna last me much longer. I kind of think like my stuff is already starting to get a little like I cracked one of my pump parts, so now I'm gonna have to buy new ones. So that's just something you have to think about when you're making this choice. I'm gonna continue to do this because I'm struggling to get him to latch. He latched the last time he latched, he pretty much like tore at my nipples. Oh my god, it hurt so bad. I didn't realize like how bad of a latch he had until he did that. Me at the hospital, I really didn't breastfeed when I got home. I pretty much did it at the hospital because I didn't have my pumps. I didn't realize how bad it was because of like my contractions, my C-section. I was on pain medication. So like I honestly didn't even notice how bad the latch was. Like he was latching enough to eat, but I didn't realize how much it hurt until I did it this time. He was just like not settling down, and I latched him to like kind of comfort him. And he, oh my god, it hurt so bad. So yeah, we're still waiting on the tongue tie thing. That should give us some answers this week. But I'm hoping that like maybe I can go back to breastfeeding, because this is just like a hassle when I could just shove him on a boob. And I do miss like breastfeeding. I had such a good journey with Ollie in the beginning, and then it went downhill after he got sick and he just wouldn't latch. And that's the only reason I exclusively pumped with Ollie, is because he just would not latch anymore. Alfie is a different story. I chose to do it this way, but it seems like I'm having like more trouble, especially because I'm gonna be home all day. It's different when I was at work and I was pumping like every 3 hours on the dot, and I could have a good supply. I didn't have to worry about coming home and like pumping, because I already pumped all day and I had such a big supply. This time around I'm having such a hard time keeping on my schedule and getting things done. Like just pumping in general, getting it done, it's hard. So I don't know. I think once I figure out like his tongue tie situation, I might just go back to breastfeeding. Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are, how you handled the situation as a stay-at-home mom. I feel like a lot of people are now choosing to pump instead of breastfeed, because other people can also help, but I'm just like, I'm over this. I'm over having this on me like every 2 hours, and then I can't hold my baby because something is attached to me, and it's just like a hot mess. And by the time he wants to eat, all my stuff is still in the sanitizer. It's just like, it's not working out the way I wanted it to. So I have about like 3 more minutes of doing this, and then I'm gonna head upstairs. But yeah, I'm gonna continue this vlog tomorrow. It's probably gonna be a long one of me just like talking about how crappy of a time I'm having right now. Okay, it's the next day. I have a baby on my chest because I'm trying to eat and he just will not settle. It's another day of me trying to get him to go down and he just wouldn't do it. So here I am with the baby on my chest. I kind of just like forced him to go to sleep. He was like trying to eat more and more. I'm just like, no, you're not hungry. There's no way you're hungry. He had 4 ounces like 2 hours ago, and then another 2 ounces an hour ago. There's just no way. This kid is eating like 6 ounces every hour. So I stuck him on my chest and he fell asleep like instantly. The rocking in the chair just wasn't doing it, and my back is killing me from like carrying him around. He's so chubby already, but like I'm like leaning back just to hold him up straight, so like my back is killing me. So I put him in this thing and he fell asleep pretty instantly. I just had to get some dishes done and like eat. Like it's 12 o'clock and all I had today was oatmeal. And I feel like that's also like why my milk supply is starting to fall, because I'm not eating as much as I was when he was first born. So I had a bagel with some cream cheese. I'm trying to limit my dairy, but I can't completely like cut it out because I have to go food shopping and I have limited food in my house. And when I do go food shopping, I never have a list. I'm kind of just winging it, so it's like a hot mess. So bagel, and I really need to drink some water. So on to like the mental health of this. I quit my job yesterday, like officially. My maternity leave was over. So I am no longer working. I'm officially a stay-at-home mom. That's crazy to say. I'm kind of nervous, not gonna lie. This last month has been really hard on me, but I think once we transition Ollie back into school, it'll be a little bit easier, because my main focus will be the newborn, and I don't have to worry about, you know, my baby and my other baby fighting for my time. I was actually on the couch watching some TV and eating a snack, because I was having such a hard time getting him to sleep. But last night, Ollie woke up at like 3:30 in the morning, and he was down here with me, and Alfie was up from like 2:15 in the morning until almost 5:30 in the morning. He just would not go back down. So I'm quite tired today, and I'm trying to like get into like the steps of like not sleeping until 7 o'clock. I really need to get up at 6:30 at least, so that I can make sure Lily's up and out the door by 7 to go to school. So I really need to get myself back on track, but I'm having such a hard time with like no sleep. It's either I don't sleep until like I come home after the kids go to school, or I like just risk it and try to go back to sleep and only for like an hour. On top of that, I really have to go to the bathroom right now, and I don't want to risk putting him down, so I'm just like holding it in, and I'm struggling. But I'm waiting for Anthony to come home. I just feel really weird that I'm like a stay-at-home mom. It's really weird to say. I've been working since I was like 15. It's almost like 15 years of my entire life working, and now I get to stay home and raise babies. It's so weird to say. I wish I would have been able to do this when Ollie was little, but I'm really grateful that I'm able to do it this time around. Alright, so real quick, I'm just going to show you guys some things that I bought for like the fall pictures. I really want to get fall pictures done, especially because Alfie will still be a newborn, and I don't have any good like family pictures. We just haven't done it. So I'm gonna go through the clothes real quick and show you guys, and then I'm probably gonna end the video here because I just started editing it and it's pretty long. So let me just get the outfits together real quick. All right, so these are the outfits. So this is Ollie's. We just got these green joggers and like a tan colored shirt. I honestly don't like the color of this one. It looks more yellow in person than like tan white, so I'm probably gonna return this because this came with like a white and gray striped shirt. So these are just like overalls for Alfie, and hopefully they fit. And then I just got some like green like trouser pants for me with a white shirt, and then for Lily I got cargo pants, some white cargos, and just a green tank top. I honestly think I'm going to change out my outfit because this is like olive green instead of the olive or the dark green I want. Also, I might be returning this and getting a darker green from Carter's. They have these at Carter's, so I think I might switch those out. And I haven't bought Anthony's outfit at all. But Lily and Ollie's outfit matches really well together. Ours are kind of just like all over the place. Aries sells like this really cute like jacket, so I think I might get that in the hunter green and then just build the outfit around that. And like I said, buy a different outfit for Alfie altogether because I don't like this color. Online it looked more tan, but it's not. It's a yellow. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. But here's the outfits like together. Lily looks really good in her like cargo pants. She really likes them. So now I just have to like get shoes, and Anthony's probably gonna just wear jeans and like a green sweater or something. Anthony's really hard to buy for because he's all about textures and he won't wear certain things, so I'm just gonna buy something that I know he'll wear, which is pretty much like just either a button-down shirt or a polo shirt, and then just jeans just to stay in his comfort zone. But yeah, I think I might return my stuff because putting it all together, it doesn't look like it belongs. Like mine, at least Alfie's is like darker enough to fit in. Mine is just like it looks very faded and doesn't fit with everybody else's outfits. But that's kind of like some ideas if you're doing like family photos. I wanted to do like the green and like white or tan for fall, and I was trying to do like other colors. I just don't want to do like a farmer like styled outfits. I wanted it to be like, you know, cute and something that like can grow with the house. It's not just like, all right, up for fall. These are like normal outfits that you could wear throughout the year. So yeah, I'm trying to like figure this all out, but yeah, I have to return this stuff and just like restart all over for me and Alfie. But I'm gonna end the video here, like I said, because it's already a long video and I'm just like over filming. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave any questions in the comment section down below. I answer every single comment. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.